Good morning, y'all. It's day 39 on the PCT. First off, Wolf, thank you for using the Buy Me a Coffee link to provide me with some much appreciated trail magic. Thank you, sir. Slept pretty good last night. The site was a little slopey, so I was always sliding down to the edge, but I mean, how do you beat that view? Today I'm headed down to the road. It's 14 miles to the road, which is normally, a big day. I mean, not a big day, but I only did 15 yesterday all day. But it's 5,000 feet of descent, so I'm hoping to make it in about 6 hours and give me maybe time to grab a shower at the KOA before heading into town and dumping this stupid ice axe. All right, so let's see what the day brings. I can't even imagine that this translates that well to video. I mean, this is just a stop and stare moment, and I'm only 200 feet from camp. That is the last water source for 8 miles, 8.5, which means I really should carry 3 liters, but I didn't want to, so I drank just as much as I could stomach and carrying 2 liters out. Should be all right. It's still pretty early and nice and cool out, so let's go. It's still early enough in the season that a lot of the trail hasn't been maintained yet. Not that I'm complaining, but it's just funny. I got to this point and I'm like, is this still the trail? The Far Out app said that it was 5,000 feet of descent and 1,000 feet of ascent to the road. And I was kind of hoping, that the ascent would just be little bits and bobs here and there, but yeah, I've been climbing for a while now, so no such luck. If I'd chosen to do the 21 yesterday, this is where I would have ended up. And it's a nice little campground. Actually got a pit toilet, no water, but it has 5G cell service, so that would have been a plus. Kind of wish I had done it, because then it would have had more time to get my package mailed off in town, but I should be all right anyway. Kind of nice to see flowers again. Just kind of realized it's been a few days since I've seen any. Yeah, some of this trail here is really steeply downhill. I'd hate to be trying to come up this Sobo. It's just a beautiful little oasis here in the desert. Nice water running. About 4 miles from the road, and it's 10:40. I've been hiking for about 4 hours, so I think I'll just go ahead and take my lunch break now, eat my last lunch, rather than let it go to waste. Great spot. Well, I'm down to 2 bars. That's a pretty good resupply in my opinion, although I really should have an extra dinner, but I don't, so. I'm sitting there at lunch thinking, oh yeah, the trail's just gonna follow the stream down the canyon. Easy cruising. No. Let's go up this hill over here for no apparent reason. Mother. Look at that rock formation over there. Really looks like it could just roll down the hill any minute. It really was about the dumbest 1.25 miles on the PCT. The PCT is right there at the saddle. There's a dirt road that comes straight down here, and instead it makes this big long loop around this mountain. Nothing particularly worth seeing along the loop, and then back or here. That's almost as bad as the PUDs on the AT. And I made it to the road by 12:30. So I'm gonna go see if you can actually buy a shower at the KOA for $5 like the app says. Wish me luck. So the app says it's $5 for a shower, and it's $7 if you want a towel and shampoo and everything. But when I asked for just the shower, they told me the shower was free. So cool. So this is the back of the 49er saloon, and they've set it up for us all with a bathroom and places to set up our tent and water, and let us camp out here for free, and that's pretty awesome. So I hadn't really planned on coming in here, but kind of realized that it would be fine to dump that ice axe, and I mailed that back. And in a last minute decision, I also decided to bounce my stove and my warm sleeping clothes I had, since the next 100 miles is desert. One plus of coming in here is that Resupply has a little more offering than Agua Dulce was going to have. I hear Farmer John is putting in some Resupply, but I don't think you can count on a lot of selection yet. So without a stove, my options are more limited. But honestly, I've been approaching cooking as like such a chore, just something to get over, and haven't really been enjoying my dinner. So I'm just gonna go with kind of basic tortilla wraps. I've got peanut butter and tuna, of course, Fritos. And well, I tell you what, if you can find these, right? These are $1.09, and they are 480 calories. They're nuts. So instead of candy bars for my snacks, I grabbed 8 of these. So that should be a little better for me. On that last trip, for kind of my sweet dessert thing, I'd gotten some taffy and different things because I was tired of peanut M&Ms. But honestly, I think the peanut M&Ms are better for me. What else we got? Coffee. Always happy to find this particular brand and flavor. For breakfast, we're going to do Pop-Tarts, even if they do turn to dust in their pack. But cheap, calorie dense, good to go. That's about it. And an ice cream bar for the walk back, and a banana because it looked really good. Oh, also, by some small miracle, I actually found insoles. Insoles on these are about 300 miles, and I'm starting to feel it on the bottom of my feet. So this was a small miracle that they had these. This is the Western Burger at the place where I'm camping behind, and highly recommend it. It was delicious. Well, that's it for day 39 on the PCT. Pretty good day, I must say. I got 14 miles in. Had a ice cold shower at the KOA, which wasn't all that pleasant, but it was a shower. Got a super quick hitch into town. Got my ice axe and spikes mailed home. My stove and clothes bounced ahead. I resupplied. Had a great burger. All my electronics are charged back up, and I'm ready for the next 90 miles. All without taking a zero or a Nero. Huh. How bizarre. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate you.